what's up? It's Casey Barge. You know, tuned in to Full Effect Radio.
That's FCT 88.3 Full Effect Radio. We are the wave. I'm your boy Barge with two Z's. And you better make sure you say the two Z's. I got Kelsey killing them in the cut.
AKA Miss Carlo Nova.
AKA Miss. We got a lot of AKAs tonight. And a lot of that.
No, we only have one.
I
don't think she matters much. So.
Oh, okay. Well, let them know who you are then.
Fat Bub, AKA Watch Your Mouth. What's up, man? You feel me? I'm not going to get into this with her because I'm also, you know what I'm saying, Fat Bub, AKA Keep the Peace.
Keep the Peace. AKA Fat Bub Luther King.
Hey.
But, we got a special guest in the house tonight. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Yo, what up? It's Casey Barge.
How you feeling today?
Cool with y'all, Full Effect.
Full Effect, man.
It's good to have you back. It's good to have you back.
Always, man. It's always good to see y'all.
Definitely, man. Good friend. Like I was just telling them before the show started, man. I always do this intro every time you come. But you know, we've been rocking for some years, you know what I'm saying? Very solid dude, you know what I'm saying? Focus, Young Brothers. You know, we need more like you out here.
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? So what you got going on, man? What's new? Talk to me. Don't give me like that radio. Talk to me.
Just
chilling good. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me.
I mean, that's one thing that's new, man. I'm more comfortable. I don't know, I have to say with myself, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe last time I wasn't as comfortable with myself as I am right now, maybe the position, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? But that's life, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was going through some things and it had to happen. But everything good now, you know what I'm saying? Everything always good.
Yeah.
Just continue to grow and learn.
But to answer your question, what's new? Insanity. I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? I've been working on that for the longest.
I see, man. I see.
I couldn't let it go until it was ready, and it's in the final stages now.
Do we have a date? Emoji eyes.
Or
Insert emoji eyes.
Time period at least.
It's coming.
It's coming. All right.
Can't rush greatness.
That's a political thing. It's
Check
coming.
the website, you will know. But into 2015 for sure. I'm not gonna leave this year without giving y'all a project.
Okay.
So already working on the second part. To be honest.
The website caseybarge.com.
Yup.
Yeah, I was about to say like
www.casebarge.com.
Yeah, man. Like that's definitely something new. I see the moves, man. I see the moves being made, bruh. And I like it. I like it a lot.
Can we talk about this collab with Tezo? How was that? And I want to know how that came about. If y'all already knew each other before, if you had to reach out to him, you know how that all kind of went down. That's a dope song, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean that's the homie. We went to high school together actually. He's been doing this thing. I respect him as an artist from the jump. You know what I'm saying? When he was doing what he was doing.
Yeah.
But I actually just reached out to him after I wrote the song, and I was listening back, and like I said, I listened to his music, so I know his voice, his sound, and I felt that he fit the song. So after writing it, listened to it a couple times, and I sent him over the track. He was vibing with it, he got back to me, and we made it happen.
Yeah, it seemed really natural.
And who on that beat? I think I know who on the beat.
Oh yeah, my homie Johnny. You already know, me and Johnny been cooking up since day one.
Yeah,
Blockhead
he got that
Johnny
fire.
on Twitter or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He been doing a lot in the city. The homie Kip, I'm pretty sure y'all hip to him. He been producing a lot for him. But I got a couple tuck gems, you already know. Me and Johnny been rocking.
Can we get some exclusives up here at Full Effect? You know what I'm saying? Like you said, like, you know what I'm saying? You said we fam, you know what I'm saying? You got them joints that's tucked. You know what I'm saying? Can we untuck?
Yeah, I started to send y'all the exclusive too. And now you know what's coming.
Oh yeah, you know, I know.
Already,
But the people gotta know.
You one of the opinions I respect, so I had to send it to you firsthand. We produced a crazy track together. It's on Ghost, but it's gonna go a little further.
Yeah.
Case, man, what is this ring you wearing right now, bro?
That's the ring of death.
That's all I can see from across the studio is the ring. Explain that to me. Is that copper?
No, it's a little wrap. It's stones. It's
You got that
it's
from
really
Jordan?
it's energy. You know what I'm saying?
That is
Just
a
keep it-
big production on your finger.
Who made that?
Appreciate it. My homie, his name is I don't even want to say it wrong.
That's custom
I
made?
can't even remember right now. But my homie Jordan actually re-rapped it.
Yeah,
'Cause it
Jordan
was too
Freeman.
big. Yeah, Jordan Freeman.
Shout out
Is it custom made?
Yeah.
How I get one of them? That's smooth.
Like I said, my homie Jordan, I can, I'll link y'all.
I mean, can we talk prices now so I ain't got to
I can't talk prices for him. You gotta hit him. I'll give you a social and everything.
His so-
I mean, social
his
media.
social-
With a little slang.
So
Bet.
the question I want to ask is, what's the difference between this project that you got coming out and the other projects that you've done in the past?
Can I add on that? Because I got a question that's kind of along the
Add
same
on.
line. But what also inspired the sound for Insanity? What sounds did you pull? What kind of created the vibes different from the other music that you made? Because it's a little different bit of a wave.
All right, y'all asked me 2 different questions.
Go ahead, ladies first.
All right. The sound, it was just actually organic, and it took me so long because I was going through so many different sounds. Grizz, you know, so he could tell you.
Yeah.
I came out here in numerous amounts of times. That's a 2-hour drive for me, or however I got out here, I was getting out here and just to work on music for this project. But at first I felt like it was too dark, the vibe I was going with, and I had the project done a couple months back. So I switched up the track list with a couple of tracks that I had recorded, and I recorded a couple more, you know what I'm saying, and it is what it is now. And I kind of made it more so for the people's ears, and it's more so easier for the listeners. I made it for myself, you know what I'm saying, at the same time, but
You got to give the people what you want. They want.
exactly.
That's exactly
And
how it goes.
that's for this project, but the next one, I'm definitely thinking about the people, but I'm more so going to keep it for myself. And it's definitely going to be more of the hints of, different sounds that I gave you on Insanity, or that I'm giving you on Insanity. And you just have to stay tuned, really.
I just want to let the people know. I need to let the people know real quick. Being in the studio with Casey is it's fun.
It's sobering.
Describe the
Very
vibe.
sobering.
Because he's a perfectionist, man. He's a perfectionist for real. Like, we'll be working on one beat for hours, days, weeks. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he know what he want, man. Like, and that's the passion, man. Honestly, that's what a lot of people like.
I appreciate you, Grizz, man. I was coming up here, I was thinking about what I was gonna say and all this and blah, blah, but at the end of the day, it's not about hand claps, you know what I'm saying? And the people that are supposed to, and the people that do appreciate, I definitely appreciate them. And you know what goes on throughout the creative process. You know everything that, I involve myself in. It's not just when I put a feature on there, that's why I go to the extent of explaining why I added Tezo or certain features to tracks, because it's not just to reach out, you got a big name, blah, blah, blah. If you don't fit the sound, I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
If he would have sent me that verse back and it wasn't good, it wasn't going on my song. That's just how,
That's real.
It didn't fit the sound. I'm not going to force anything. But of all people, because we work firsthand, and I appreciate it. That's all.
So let's say you get signed tomorrow. All right.
I'm signed.
Okay. Oh, you are?
I'm signing myself.
Bet. Okay. So well, let's say you get the opportunity for an industry deal, right?
I got you.
Okay. Bad Boy or Good Music? Which one you pick?
Why would you?
I'm not just answering the question. I'm serious.
yet.
Bad Boy or Good Music? Who would you pick?
What you think?
It ain't about me. It's about you. You making the records.
Bad Boy. We couldn't get nothing else. We couldn't get nothing else. Give me something good.
Am I done?
Okay, I'm sorry. Please.
I'm gonna go with what's the better deal. And like I said before, I'm signing myself.
Same
So,
deal.
Same
money.
deal.
Same money.
It ain't about the money. It's
That's
about the
all
people.
right. So who you think you would go with out of what you've seen from these? You're killing me right now.
This just
You're killing this question. You're
I'm not,
killing me right now. Okay, answer me this
You
then.
know me better than that. A couple times you met me, I ain't on that.
Answer me this then. Okay, so you got the opportunity for a feature on your new hot record. You got Lil Wayne or Drake. Who you picking?
I know what I'm picking, but that's your question.
I can't go with both of them.
You can't. Nah.
All right, I'll probably
Who
go
you
with
picking?
Drake because we were fucking around to make the whole project.
Okay.
Where you heard what he said, we work on one song and then it turned into a whole different thing.
Okay.
I feel like it'll happen the same with Wayne, but I'm on something else right now. I'm not really. I'm just coming from a cipher, and I was just telling my manager in the car like I'm rapped out, man. I don't know. I like to create. I'm not just a rapper, you know.
So you need a beat for this song, right? Who you picking? Timbaland or Grizz?
No, I'm just playing.
Timbaland or Pharrell? Who making your beats?
Ooh. Now that's a way better one than what you just previously asked.
Thank you. It's all about progression.
I need Pharrell. Though,
Progression.
personally. I need Pharrell on my beat.
You gotta
That's
have
a
a hot
hard
beat
one.
for your song. You pick Drake to be on the hook. I mean, not the hook, but to have a guest verse. Now, who making the beat?
Honestly, I want to work with both of them, but I'll probably say Tim.
Why Timbo?
Because
he's not
an
hot
easy choice
right
either.
now.
It doesn't matter.
Or
That's
is he
probably
hot
why.
right now?
That's
I would think
probably
he
why.
got the show going.
I was about to say the show going crazy, and
That's-
the beats on the show be going crazy.
Yeah, that's probably why though, because he slept on.
Okay.
And for real doing his thing, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I hate for my thing, like anything of mine or anything of my teams or anything to be
Okay.
compared to somebody else's. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to intertwine with the sounds that's going on right now. And for real, it's kind of the sound right now. You know what I'm saying? He made that a couple of years back along with a couple artists, and it's just coming into fruition right now.
Okay. So would you rather do an industry deal or independent? Because you said you signed to yourself. You could be signing to yourself if you later on in your career if you want to be. A lot of people go independent nowadays. Would you rather have the industry deal or the independent take the independent route? If there was a guaranteed level of success for both. Because for this hypothetical, the level of success is guaranteed. Same for both. What would you rather have?
Definitely the independent, the route that I'm going, because I would have been with another route.
Okay.
This has been a hard route, but this is the route to go. You know what I'm saying? And I'll definitely be willing to like do some business with other businesses. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not looking to work for anybody.
I can dig that.
So Aloof is your label.
Yeah,
Tell us.
Aloof Recordings.
So tell us about that. How'd you get your name? Where that start?
I didn't know they had a label, my brother.
Yes.
Nobody tell me.
I don't like to label it as a label. So it's all that's getting worked out right now. Black Friday, that's the first. You know what I'm saying? The first showing y'all what's happening, what's going on. But Aloof Recordings, All's Lost Outside Our Fantasy. I'm the co-founder. My homie Tino is the other founder with
Shout
me.
out to Tino,
I'm the
man.
owner.
Shout out to
And
Tino.
the name it speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? All's Lost Outside Our Fantasy. And what do you think when you hear that? That means, you know what I'm saying? All's lost outside your fantasy. Anything that you can think of is take it from there. All's lost. Don't care so much what other people think. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In so many words.
Yeah. So how'd your show go? You did your 2 listening parties. You did one out in Kent and you did one at B-side. I feel like 2 completely different vibes there.
Definitely.
How did that go?
The one in Kent, it was okay. Everything happened for a reason. We had to merge the shows, so it didn't really turn out how I wanted it to, but it turned out how I did. And I was with a couple of rock bands, so the crowd was there more so for that kind of a vibe, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know if they weren't open-minded to what was going on or they were a little tipsy or whatever, but they just weren't as interactive as I would like them to be. Right. And all the vibes it was good, but it was cool. But the B-side one was the feel that I was going for, and it was like everybody loved it. I could tell from their face, even if, it was a couple of cool guys in there, but they loosened up because I made sure of that. And that's what I do at my shows or at any event.
The B-side is a
Because
great
you're coming there to
vibe.
enjoy yourself. Everybody's coming there to enjoy yourself. You're not there to stress or do anything. So leave that at home and come, you know what I'm saying, take that out there if anything. Don't come and do the tough guy and all blah, blah, blah. I used to be the tough guy. I understand you want to stand there. Some guys don't like to turn up as much, but I don't know. Don't come to particular shows, you know. And that's what the bar is for. You sitting at the bar, I respect it. But if you're standing in the front of the stage, don't stand still. That just
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. I got 2 questions for you. One of them is it's a personal question, personal for me. You know what I'm saying? I see you got your, you know what I'm saying, you got your hat on, you know what I'm saying? You're over there, you looking fancy with your hat. You know, we spoke about a hat, you know what I'm saying, a couple months back, and I still ain't got a hat.
Man.
That's my first question. So I'm gonna just let you think
So
about that
much
one.
going on, Grace. You already know, man.
It's
got
cool,
you.
man.
What, is this hat
This is
custom
a
right here?
sample. This is a
That's-
sample.
yeah, that's-
This-
Oh, that's a custom
this
joint? Because I was
that's-
looking at it. It's
that's merch.
smooth
This,
for real.
That's what
Hey,
you
when you think
call
about
that merch.
That's in the back. Is there anything on the back?
Think about
Yes,
Kelsey too.
Oh, that's smooth.
You know.
That's what you call merch.
Can I can't get one too, or is
I
that?
got all y'all.
We need to
wanted-
roll over the
Let's go. Don't effect get it.
I wanted to
Get a
come up
box.
here. I wanted to come up here
Can we
with
get a
gifts
box?
for all y'all, but it's just not working like that right now.
I feel it though, man.
Insanity is expensive, man.
And I-
working on it's
Once the
creating is
gets out there and
expensive.
gets popping,
But
I need me a hat.
we need the hats.
I got y'all. We gonna do a collab. I'm gonna make some full effect customs for
Yeah.
y'all. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Let's get
Everybody
it.
in here. I got you.
I need the
got
cream
you.
joint.
But
I
my
got you.
my second question though was insanity. You know what I'm saying? We're speaking a lot about insanity, but let the people at home know like why you chose to title your tape Insanity. Your project. I don't even want to say tape. Your project.
I appreciate that correction. And I chose to title this project Insanity many different reasons. One of the reasons is just how chaotic everything was when I was going through the like recording and the creating process of the project. Just life in general and just
Okay, just 1 second.
yeah, life. You know, it was insane. And that's the way that I felt when I was creating it.
Interesting. Very interesting. That's good, man. I really dig that.
WXUT.
And every piece, it's
Can I help you?
I don't really call them tracks. I don't know, like
Okay.
as far as this project, I feel like it's a piece of it. You know, like from the beginning to the end. And the beginning, it takes you,
Does he create
you know,
music videos?
through the dark, like I guess
Oh, yeah, he
phase
does.
or whatever I was
He
going
does.
through, and just
But we'll go ahead and
kind of,
ask
I
that.
don't
What's
know,
your
I was
name?
kind
What's
of
your name?
negative, I guess, but
Jen.
taking it out in those songs and just really explaining
Okay, thank you,
more
Jen.
where I was coming from, if anybody misunderstood me. And then the second part is really, it's just, it lightens up and gives people more of a newer sound from me, and you know, a different side of the, you know what I'm saying, different side of me, period.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I told you this before. I'm excited. I'm ready to, you know what I'm saying? I got the sneak peek, you know what I'm saying? You know, I got the exclusive sneak peek.
Do you think
Shut
this
up.
could? You think this could be the joint to give you the I don't know, the break you want? I guess I could say to get you that buzz, that lift, that jump, that push, all
I
that.
feel like it has already.
This be that joint?
Yeah, I feel like it has already. And I know y'all, I don't know, whatever's going on just confused me.
No, okay,
But
can I
I have to read. I have to go back in on that because this project's way deeper than what it just sounded like I explained.
Yeah.
The concept behind it is as within, so without. And if you're not familiar with that phrase, it's, you know what I'm saying, everything or everybody, you know, it's a reflection of self. So the way that you treat somebody or the way that you act towards somebody, or, you know what I'm saying, the way that you think, you know what I'm saying, the way that you think, period, in general, like throughout your whole life, that's the way that things are going to come back to you. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a reflection of self.
As a man thinking, I read a book actually called. What's this dope book you should read?
It's so many different people that try to spread or try to wake people up. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what I've grown to do. And I've really I've learned and I've met like amazing people, and I've learned amazing things like just throughout creating this. You know what I'm saying? And I just appreciate that. And that alone is just another step for me, and just appreciating that and knowing that what I have and knowing what's coming. So, you know what I'm saying, I know that just it's there, man.
Word.
I'm just learning more, and I'm being a better me.
You know why I feel like this project is really that dope? Because last time we had you here, this level of like this excited or anxious, whatever this is over here, was not there. It wasn't present in the interview.
That was the beginning stage.
Yeah, it was that
still
laid back.
I was 40%. Do I really want to do this?
Yeah.
But like I said, this one is more so for the people. I feel like they'll understand me more from this sound, this aspect.
That's
you know what I'm
dope,
saying?
man.
And that when they warm up to me a little more, then I can give them the second part or whatever comes after that. Or,
Some got to be good. Some got to be different because we couldn't get 3 words out of Case last time Case was here. So some got to be going on with this project, man. So I'm excited to hear my daggone stuff. I can't lie.
Hey, so our caller wanted to know if you had any visuals out for your music. So why don't you go ahead and tell everybody where they can find you and get some more information on what you got.
Oh yeah. Just released a visual Affliction that I also directed. I wrote a script for it. It was like my first really mini script. It was like 4 pages or whatever. But
No video, by the way, too.
Yeah, can I add that? That was
yeah, I
really
didn't.
nice.
I didn't really get to fulfill my vision for it, but the way that it got summed up and edited, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't as hands-on with the project as I wanted to be, but being realistic of the time frame and everything, I wanted to get something out. So Affliction, it's a dope visual, man, and just really check it out. I can't explain it to you, but if you're lost, like, don't watch it as a video, watch it as a mini movie clip, you know what I'm saying?
Short film.
And really understand it, feel it. If you gotta watch it 2-3 times, do that, but you can find it at kcbarge.com, www.casebarge.com. Browse everything, the media, all that, but you can find the videos in there.
And also, got a show coming up.
Yeah, we have an event Friday. It's the first Awakening event out of many, and it's something that you all should come and enjoy, you know what I'm saying? If you're in the Cleveland area, or if you're wherever, if you can make it out, you know, after chilling with your family, you're still in the jolly mood, this is the season, come out. With $10 in your pocket that you're going to spend on whatever, or you have an extra 10, come on out.
Word.
Come kick
It's
it.
worth it. It's worth the time. You know, that's the pre-sales. At the door, it's going to be a little more, but it's cool. It's all love. You know what I'm saying? Come on out. We're gonna give you your money's worth. We're gonna have live art, live music, all that.
Word.
And also, before that,
Go ahead.
say something about the show. I got 2 tickets for, you. I got one for you for sure because I know
Turn
you're
up,
gonna be in
man.
that area.
I definitely will be in
And
that
I got
area.
2. Well, should I give 2 to you guys? I don't know. You.
What's up, Full Effect? What we
To
doing,
give
Full
away.
Effect?
You know,
Somebody
some
can
people
get
that's gonna
you
be in that area.
I'm coming.
Okay.
Somebody might be able to get one out.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's 4 tickets.
It's at the Anatomy
at the Anatomy.
on West 9th.
So maybe
Did I
we
say
can
that?
take 2. We take 2 members, Kels and Grizz, and then we can get 2 Full Effect listeners for the other 2.
That sounds like a whole flight.
Is that good? Is the flight good or bad? That's Cleveland
A
right
flight
there.
is always good.
Okay, good. That sounds like a.
Sometimes a flight not good. Sometimes you might catch a bad flight.
Flight is good.
But
Flight
it's
is good.
The flight's
It is
good.
good. Yeah, we might be able to get 2 Full Effect members to go. 2 Full Effect listeners to go with y'all. Go with 2 of our members to the show.
We had a little contest going.
When is the show?
The 27th, Friday.
27th, Friday.
Oh,
Friday.
yeah, that's happening. That's happening. Well, hey, say one last thing to the people, please, before we get out of here, because I think that's a good note to end it. But you might want to get something off your chest. One last tidbit about the project.
If you can't
Yeah.
get anything off your chest, plug your song, and we'll end on a nice note.
Yeah, just I couldn't say everything that I want you guys to feel. So just check out the website. That'll keep you good for right now until you come out to an event or till you know what I'm saying, just stay up with the journey. kcbarge.com, CASEBARGE.com. And I think we're going in the Yaks, the new joint featuring my homie Tezo, produced by Blockhead Johnny, Just Johnny.
And I think you're right.
Shout out
Get it.
to Full Effect,
Full
once
Effect
again.
Radio,
All love. I
WXUT
appreciate y'all.
88.3. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back to close it out for y'all.